Now.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman with Juan Gonzalez.
And welcome to our listeners and viewers around the country and around the world. And Amy, in another update to a segment we did yesterday, the Service Employees International Union had this emergency a meeting of their executive committee, a 40-member executive committee by phone yesterday to act on what they were going to do with the United Health Workers west of California. And apparently Andy Stern was not able to immediately get a decision by his executive board. There appeared to be some opposition to the move, and Stern instead pushed through an electronic vote of his executive board, and the results will be available around 2 p.m. today. So we won't know for sure what they're doing. Some of the executive board members were saying, as I'm told by sources, that they were asking, why do we have to do this now when we have a face-to-face meeting in about a week of the SEIU? Why is Stern pushing this through?
And for listeners and viewers who missed yesterday's broadcast, the significance of what Andy Stern and the SEIU is trying to do right now?
Well, this is a major attempt to consolidate one of the most important locals in SEIU and remove the leadership of the United Healthcare Workers West, which has been one of the most vocal internal critics for more union democracy within SEIU. And I have to note also that, you know, on this show, we often criticize the corporate media for failing to cover major stories. I have to say that some of our press in the progressive community have also been lax. Organizations like The Nation magazine have not covered this issue at all. Neither have Common Dreams, the progressive website. In fact, I know from direct experience that over the last year, 2 columns that I wrote in the Daily News that I tried to get Common Dreams to disseminate, which they normally do on many columns around the country that have to do with SEIU. Their attempted takeover in collusion with the Puerto Rican government of the Puerto Rico Teachers Union earlier this year. And then in the past week, this battle within SEIU. For some reason, Common Dreams has declined to disseminate those columns. And I think that we need to take a look at some of our progressive media and how they're covering this important labor issue as well.
And there's also word that SEIU could re-merge with the AFL-CIO?
Right. Well, there's a discussion now between the AFL-CIO and the Change to Win labor unions that broke a few years ago away from the AFL-CIO. Now they're talking about re-merging again. As John Sweeney, of course, the AFL-CIO president, is expected to retire very soon, and question of who will succeed him now as either the president of the AFL-CIO or as president of the merged labor union again, a movement will soon be determined.
I think earlier in the year, Esther Kaplan in The Nation did cover this issue, but in the most recent case, we haven't seen that kind of coverage.
No, we haven't seen much in The Nation on this issue at all. Nothing at all.
Well, to today's top story.
Yes, well, President-elect Obama is expected to name his intelligence team today. Leon Panetta for the